So, you're thinking about trading in your suit and tie for a pair of overalls and a rooster alarm clock? Starting a farm sounds romantic, right? Getting your hands dirty, living off the land, maybe even sporting a straw in your mouth. And while it can be all that and a bag of feed, let me tell you, farming ain't for the faint of heart. It's tough work, demanding long hours and a whole lot of grit. But more than that, it takes know-how. Today we're gonna dig into some common mistakes rookie farmers make and how you can avoid them. Stick around, cause learning from other folks' mishaps is a heck of a lot cheaper than making them yourself. Starting a farm is a rewarding journey, but it's also full of potential pitfalls. Today, we'll look at the most common beginner mistakes and how to avoid them, so you can set yourself up for success from day one. Look, I get it. You're excited to get your hands dirty, plant those seeds, and watch them grow. But here's the thing about farming. Mother Nature doesn't care about your enthusiasm. She cares about proper planning and realistic expectations. First off, you gotta know your budget. And I ain't talking about scribbling some numbers on a napkin. This here's a full-blown business plan. Factor in everything: equipment, supplies, labor, yes, even your own sweat equity, and then add some cushion for unexpected surprises. Cause trust me, something always comes up. Maybe the tractor decides to take a nap, or the price of fertilizer goes crazier than a rooster in a hen house. Point is, you gotta be prepared. And don't forget about the most valuable resource of all time. Farming ain't a 9-to-5 gig, it's a way of life, and it demands a whole lot of your time, especially when you're just starting out. You ever notice how some folks can grow a prize-winning tomato in a cracked coffee pot, while others struggle to keep a cactus alive? Well, a lot of it comes down to understanding your soil. Think of it like this. Soil is the foundation of your farm. It's where your crops get their nutrients, and if you don't know what you're working with, you're basically flying blind. Before you even think about planting, get yourself a soil test. It'll tell you the pH level, nutrient content, and all sorts of other important stuff. This ain't some fancy-pants science project either. You can get a soil test kit at most garden centers or your local cooperative extension office. Once you know what you're dealing with, you can adjust your farming practices accordingly. Maybe you need to add some lime to raise the pH, or maybe you need to amend the soil with compost to improve drainage. Whatever it is, treating your soil right is the key to healthy crops and a bountiful harvest. Chapter 3. Getting organized, a plan for your farm, and your sanity. Now I know what you're thinking, Mike. You're talking about spreadsheets and schedules? Where's the romance in that? Listen, there's nothing romantic about being so overwhelmed you can't see straight. Farming is a business, and like any good business, it needs a plan. Start by listing out all your tasks: planting, harvesting, feeding livestock, mending fences, the whole 9 yards. Then prioritize them. What needs to be done daily, weekly, monthly? Once you got a handle on your tasks, create a schedule. This will help you stay on track and avoid getting bogged down. And don't forget to factor in some downtime. Even farmers need a break every now and then. Remember, a well-organized farm is a happy farm, and a happy farmer is one who's less likely to chuck it all in and open a donut shop. Chapter 4. Taking care of number 1. You! Look, I'm gonna level with you. Farming is hard work. It's physically demanding, mentally exhausting, and it can take a toll on your body if you're not careful. But here's the thing. You can't run a farm if you're running on fumes. So take care of yourself. Get enough sleep, eat healthy food, and stay hydrated. I know, easier said than done when you're chasing after rogue chickens and fixing leaky irrigation pipes. But trust me, your body will thank you for it in the long run. And don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Whether it's from your family, friends, or neighbors, there's no shame in admitting you can't do it all yourself. Remember, a healthy farmer is a productive farmer, and a productive farmer is one who's more likely to stick around for the long haul. Chapter 5. Planting the seeds of success. You got this. Listen, starting a farm ain't easy. It's gonna test your patience, your ingenuity, and your ability to handle a whole lot of manure. But it's also one of the most rewarding things you'll ever do. There's nothing quite like seeing the fruits or vegetables or livestock of your labor. So go out there, get your hands dirty, and make your mark on the world. Just remember what we talked about today. Plan carefully. Know your land, stay organized, and take care of yourself. And hey, if you ever find yourself up to your elbows in something you shouldn't be, give me a call. I'm always up for a dirty job. Outro, go get 'em, farmer. Listen, farming ain't a job, it's a way of life. It's about getting your hands dirty, working hard, and respecting the land that provides for us. It's about sweat, grit, and a whole lot of heart. And while it ain't always easy, trust me, the rewards are worth it. So if you're ready to roll up your sleeves and get to work, then go get 'em, farmer. The world needs more folks like you.